We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Isotopes and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball next on the show. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
First pitch on its way. Ken Griffey is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. Well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Fouled away. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that's the first down. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. D-Ro, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Paul Molitor comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Jones. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitch...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dennis Martinez, the Nicaraguan-born pitcher, gets the call to start in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Into the box now, Eric Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Pitch on the way. windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Hey, this lineup's got to do it a little bit differently. It's not the modern version of 3 true outcomes: walks, strikeouts, home runs. This is a team that beats you down, manufacturing runs, getting guys on base, keeping the defense on its toes and waiting for them to make the mistake.
To the plate now, Ina Slaughter. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He enters play here at 288, 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. Despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Slaughter leads off first with 1 away. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Counts even 2-2 to Boggs. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up while the throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Cal Ripken is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Will Clark is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Clark stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, you said it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Here's Jay Bruce now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
He's running. Pitch is high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. A runner at second. Nobody out. Into right field. That's a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now to the plate, Benito Santiago. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that becomes the first out of the inning.
The third baseman.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
In now, George Brett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Ball.
2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And there's out number 2. Ready now, Luis Aparicio. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here.
0-2.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Kendall goes to get it, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Isotopes lead it 1-0. Here's Robbie Cano now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Cano waits on the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Cano can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he set down on strikes, and there's one away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Batting it, the catcher,
So bases are empty here with two gone, and the dependable Jason Kendall stands in. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's okay.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Bases are empty here with two men out. And that's in there, 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Griffey's in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. It remains 1-0. Stepping into the box, Dennis Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Dennis Martinez.
He's set and the pitch.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. A 1-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Right fielder coming on. He's there and records the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First offering on its way. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to split the uprights and head toward the pool for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. Throw won't get him. So just like that, he's at third here with one away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. Stepping in now, Paul Molitor. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Pitch popped up. Clark in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Into the box, Andrew Jones. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
At the plate, Joe Morgan pops this one up. Boggs in foul ground, and this will land foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Striding into the box, Jay Bruce looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit well on the ground to first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Clark will take this one over to the bag, and the side is bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Bruce, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Number 44.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas, put some solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Enos Slaughter. And that misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
1 out and a runner on second base. This is line to left. A reach, but he can't get it in left, and this is going to skip right on by him. Throw to third, but he's in there, as they also push across his score to make it a one-run game. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And
just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Row. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box now, Will Clark, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Stepping in, Robinson Cano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Hit on the ground to third. And the tag gets him, but they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play. So 2 on with 2 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. D-backs lead it 3-2. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Benito Santiago.
The catcher, Benito Santiago.
Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
This one skied out toward right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The third baseman, number 5, George.
Digging in, George Brett reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
At the plate now, Louis Aparicio, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strasburg with a check at first, and he'll dive back in. Joe Torre will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering in the dirt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Now at the plate, Dennis Martinez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way, and he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the catcher, Jason Kendall. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there's one down now.
Now back, the pitcher. He's
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit in the air out to left field. Griffey is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
now batting, number 44.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Davis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Still 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Molitor.
Paul Molitor.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So now to the plate, Andrew Jones. 0-1 the count. Hammered the other way to deep right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. On his way to third is Jones. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
The batter is second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Into the box, Joe Morgan. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. A ball and a strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A man at third with one away. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got to hurry, and he's out on the tag. But they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Now batting, Jay Bruce. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Isotopes are out in front here, 4-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ina Slaughter. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Popped him up. Molitor is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Wade.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Rounded slowly to the left side. Aparicio has it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
So digging in now, Cal Ripken, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. Score holds at 4-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to hit is the catcher, Benito Santiago. First offering on its way. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Grounded weakly toward third. Boggs has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third base.
So striding in, Joe Torre is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
The bat, number 11.
Now at the plate, Luis Aparicio. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. The 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dennis Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Ready on 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Will Clark. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The first baseman, Will Clark.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Aparicio retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Leadoff man gone now for Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 0-2 once more. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Aparicio has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. James Hoyt will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tyler O'Neill will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. 7th inning ready to roll, and striding toward the plate is Ken Griffey. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. From the stretch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. A ball and a strike. Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. O'Neill comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
19, Paul Molitor.
So coming to the plate, Paul Molitor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Softly hit to short. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Number 25. Andrew Jones.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andrew Jones. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. A swing and a drive. Away back. That one is gone. A solo home run off the bat of Andrew Jones. Number 25 for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the second baseman.
At the plate, Joe Morgan. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In now, Jay Bruce, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Jason Kendall.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And that'll get down, so a leadoff single for Kendall.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Throw over to first. Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Comes set and the 0-1. O'Neill, a Canadian native. He was a 12th round selection during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Bruce is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, number 44.
Into the box, Eric Davis. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Set to deliver the 0-1 down the first baseline. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
The left fielder, number 9,
Riding in once again, Enos Slaughter, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. He's set and the pitch. Good on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. 8th inning coming up. Indiana is out in front here, 5-3. Now to the plate, Jay Bruce. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Jay Bruce.
Here it comes. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now the pitch.
3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready for another shot now. Benito Santiago. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. And there he goes towards second. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The bat, number 11, short time, Louis Aparicio.
Stepping up to the plate, Louis Aparicio. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. He's set. Here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Clark at first, and the inning is over. At the plate, Wade Boggs. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Third baseman, Wade.
First delivery to him on the way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Molitor brings it in, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cal Ripken. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's down.
Ready with the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Ball 3. 3-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
To the plate now, Will Clark. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Griffey. 2 gone.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the pitcher, Hayes.
Austin Hayes will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Diamondbacks, number 21, Austin Hayes.
Fastball's in there for strike 1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Caleb Ferguson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Evan Longoria will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
High in the air down the right field line. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here it comes. Sent toward first. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Delino DeShields will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 0, Delino DeShields.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr., as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Number 0, Delino DeShields.
2-0 count and the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
3-0 pitch.
Hey. I got 3-1.
No one out with a runner at second. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The first baseman, number 19, Paul Molitor.
Ready for another chance? Paul Molitor, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Runner goes for third. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
And the 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as they double things up to lead it 6-3. Digging in now, Andrew Jones. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. The pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Stepping in now, Jay Bruce, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a pickoff play at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Isotopes lead this one 6-3. Raleigh Fingers comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Digging in, Jason Kendall. He singled his last time up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Fingers An Ohio native. He was taken in the second round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. Pitch is popped up. Molitor has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 44.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eric Davis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ina Slaughter is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Fingers is ready. Here it is. Arizona down to its last strike. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Grounded weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the Isotopes have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Indiana used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Dennis Martinez notches his 3rd win of the year. Raleigh Fingers hammers down the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.